I've been kind of refreshing and converting the Rampage TT to an MT, and still waiting on a few parts and stuff. I got some new tires coming in and rims, but I wanted to kind of show you what I had going on so far. So, a couple things first. Let me show you what I did with the body for the TT. The body for the TT, I took I took and made some extender posts. Um, as you can see up there on the top, I had to drill some new holes. I 3D printed some, and that body fits very well on the XB. There's the body for the XB right there. I still have it as well, but I really like the body that my brother did for me a while back. Kind of like the Predator look. It's just one of my favorite bodies, so I decided I was going to keep it and use it on this one instead. Now, I will admit, I wish the body would have came out better, but it still doesn't look bad at all, especially from a distance. Got Butcher up here, as in Billy Butcher. The boys, this is one of my favorite shows, but as you can see, I used a process on that I found online. It's a process where you use picture glue to glue images from paper, pictures, whatever, comic books. Some of these come from things that I printed. Some of them were actual, I think they were pieces of pictures or graphic art or something I found. Turn my light on here where you can see a little bit better. As you can see, it didn't turn out bad. I like the blood splatter and stuff on here. The only thing I really don't like is this main decal. The other ones turned out pretty good, I thought. So on the side here, got another one here. And as you can see, the picture glue is actually... it took out a lot of the red there, which is kind of unfortunate because it didn't really bring out the white like it's supposed to. And the red color just kind of like made it bleed out, fade it, whatever you want to call it. That's kind of what it looks like, guys. It's not terrible. You can really see the red on here, but this part in the back, I really like that. I don't mind that it came out kind of jacked up. I really like the way it looks there. So that one I'm actually happy with. I wanted it to be a little jacked up looking, so that's how it came out. Basically, I just did like a bunch of different types of paint on it. I wanted it to look a little messed up, so it kind of came out pretty decent, I think. So, just kind of trying to go around the truck there. This one here actually came out not too terribly bad. This, I think, was from a comic book or a magazine or something. So I think that's why it came out a little bit better, was because the type of paper or something was a little bit better, thicker, whatever. But yeah, it came out pretty decent. I really like the look on it. Like I said, the only thing I really don't like too much is the one on the top. I may end up replacing it, or may just say screw it. I don't know. I wanted to get somebody to make me some actual decals for these, but I found a couple guys that were going to do it for like 60 to 80 bucks, but they couldn't do what I wanted. The one guy claimed that he could, but then he had no way of showing me any kind of work that he had done in the past. And then when I asked him after I did see some of his old work, it looked okay. Some of the things that I didn't like was I wanted to see specifically like what this one would look like on a decal. And I just wanted him to kind of like mock it up on a computer or something. I wasn't asking him to really do much or whatever. And he wanted me to put a deposit down before I did anything. Guys, that's not really how I work. I just, I can come up with my own stuff. I can actually make my own decals. My sister has a Cricut machine. If I really wanted to do it, I can. I just wanted to see what he could do, and I like supporting people that do that kind of stuff, supporting their business. Got a lot of people that support my Etsy shop, and I do a lot of 3D printing and make a decent amount of money on it, on the side. And it's just kind of like a passion that I have, and so I like to share the love. So that's kind of what I was looking to do, but it just didn't work out yet on this. So maybe in the future. But yeah, what do you think of this look so far? I'm digging it, but I still got some tires and rims coming in. I bought a new set of Losi rims. I can't remember which style. I think they're fairly similar to the pattern inside here. And the tires should give me, see how this does here. They don't really fit this rim. They're a little too small. The tires and rims that I got, everything should match up just fine. I'll take the foams out of here, put them in that, and then these will just be like a backup or something. I could probably use them on the 5T or something else. I've got plenty of other things up here to go with. And that's my XB, guys. I really like the look of that. I think that body's going to do fine. It's quite a bit thicker than the other one, so pretty happy with it. What's your thoughts on this? We're going to get it out for a little bit of a shakedown. Once I get the tires and stuff in, we know how the shocks and everything work on it. Been kind of going over that stuff. Everything works really well. The only thing I really want to do now is wait for the tires and stuff to come in. Then I want to get it all out as a package and see how well it performs. Watch my channel know that I do a lot of custom stuff. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it turns out like this, but I'm not afraid to show the process of stuff. So let me show you how I did this. So maybe you got some better results, or maybe some more tricks or something. We can kind of share it with somebody else to where it'll make something better for them. So let me show you what you can use different things for this. This is what you call picture glue. Let me see if I can turn around here. There you go. Picture glue. Basically, you can take pictures or graphic art or whatever and use it to kind of glue it on the inside of your body on the Lexan, and it's supposed to dry clear and all that jazz. It does work. More of a learning curve for somebody else would be the fact that you got to watch the material that you use. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, it's kind of white. It dries clear, and it does dry fairly quick, so make sure you keep that down there. This is the part number if you want to look it up on the internet. Z001, and this is by X-Main. I'm not sure if there's different styles or kinds or whatever. Maybe some other ones work differently if you find them. I do not know. I do have some decals, and I'm kind of flattening back out for the Rampage. They will go on the truck. Some of them anyway, not all of them. I do have other decals from other cars and series and stuff like that. I have some mod stickers and things like that I will be putting on. This right here is actually cool, but a pain in the ass at the same time. Meaning, when you use this, it's kind of neat. So what this is a micro mask. It's a liquid mask. Basically, anywhere that you want to paint, like the windows, for example, that you don't want to get covered by the paint, you would put this mask on, let it dry, and then that area that has the mask, you can paint over it and then just peel it off when you're done. It does work, but again, there's a trick and a little technique to it as well. You put it on too thick, and it's just going to be a globby mess that's going to take forever to dry. You put it on too thin, and the paint's going to go through it and then stick and everything else. So it's kind of a fine line. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and as you can see, I've used a little bit out of the bottle here, but I'm not 100% sold on this. I mean, it does okay, but as you can see on my body here, I had some spots that didn't come out. That was where it was too thin. I do like the way it looks because it kind of gave me that kind of jacked up look, which I was looking for anyway. And the front did really well, as you can tell here. The front did really well. The sides here, I guess I didn't have enough coverage on it. But again, I'm okay with that. I kind of like that. And I just painted the back one through. I didn't really care about that. So, but yeah, it's a learning curve, like I said, something to kind of look at. But this is what I used, and basically I cut everything out and lined it up. Like, for example, this one here. Cut it out, lined it up, and I put stickers, or not stickers, some painter's tape, and just kind of mocked it up and looked at it for a while, kind of decided where I was going to put everything. Then when I got to the point where I was ready to glue it on, I just loaded the glue up like I was supposed to, spread it out as best I could, slapped it up there, and I tried to kind of smooth it over like this to the edges to get the excess glue out. And as you can see, it did okay, but I think some of the glue still got left in there. Probably because of the type of material. As you can see here, it kind of looked like it was doing something there. You know, it is what it is. But it didn't turn out terrible. It just didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to. I was expecting a lot better results. Because the videos that I seen on this stuff, they made it look so easy and crisp and clean, and you know, it's one of those things where I wish it would have turned out a little bit better. But you know, it's something that you can use, and hopefully, if anybody's going to try this technique, I would suggest sending me a message or whatever. I can help you out a little bit on what I've learned. And again, it's not terrible, guys. I will keep it that way for a while. I was just expecting a little bit better, so we'll see how it turns out. Maybe in the future it'll grow on me, because, you know, as it gets dirty and things like that, you know, it really won't matter. And I may end up getting some decals and stuff for it anyway. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that. And if anybody's looking to do that in the future, you know, I can give you a little bit of tips and pointers and stuff on things that I've learned when I did it. And the best ways I think would be to go about it. So, I definitely don't mind sharing. If you guys are interested in doing that, hit me up and I'll help you go through it. The paint brushes that I use were just regular, like watercolor type brushes you buy at Walmart or whatever, super cheap ones. Maybe that was part of the problem too. The one video I seen, the guy was using a sponge. I tried a sponge. I had a little tiny one, and it just kept absorbing the glue, and then it was starting to get sticky and tacky and drying, and I don't know what I did wrong there. Maybe you're supposed to soak it in something or whatever. I don't know. He never really said anything about that, so I was kind of confused. But yeah, so this is what I used. That is the result. Again, not bad. I'm really happy with it. I just wish it would have turned out a little bit better. So if anybody has any questions, you know, you want to try this technique or whatever, get with me. I have no problem sharing what I've learned, and maybe I can help you out. So appreciate you guys watching, and look for this thing coming up here soon. Once I get some new tires, I'm going to rip this thing up. My favorite fifth scale, and if you haven't seen before, you will learn real quickly, watching a few videos, why I like this truck so much. It's the best red cat I've ever had. The XB is actually pretty good too. It's growing on me. This thing here is just amazing. So I can't wait to get it back out. Tires and rims and stuff, I must admit, are coming from a China site, so probably gonna be a while. But yeah, I can't wait to get it out. Thank you.